Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Salsa, Boys. You're probably wondering why I'm dressed up as a penguin. Well, I'm going to a music festival this weekend. I'm going to Dome Fest, and me and the guys I'm going with, actually Sam, you know him as a salsa boy, we're dressing up to try and win a contest. We're going to be a bunch of birds, and we're going to be the bird's nest. So something to stay tuned to. You can check out the Instagram. This video is sponsored by Tie-Dye by Papes, who is a salsa boy. Get all your tie-dye accessories there. Anyways, while we're on the topic, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. But we'll go right ahead here and jump into this episode. I'm doing it by myself because the video that we actually recorded with this salsa here, the sound quality did not come out. I recorded with Uncle Tomato a few weeks back when he was here in Florida. Sound quality didn't turn out great, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a little screen here, and we'll cut to a few clips that sound okay, because there's a few shout outs, a few things Uncle Tomato had to say, and I'll do my best to kind of describe what he's saying. And then I'm also going to go ahead and review it here today, because I got another jar here, got a bag of chips. Why not? Well, let me go ahead and switch over to something a little more comfortable, and we'll see you right in a second. That's better. A little more comfortable here. So let's go ahead and get into it. We'll cut here. Uncle Tomato had something to say. He had a shout out. We'll cut to that here right now.
Many countries. Matter of fact, we're in over 30 countries right now, and I think we're continuing to grow, right? We want to give a little shout out to Leah Frischling in Israel, out of the Meg and Michael.
Yeah. So, but I'm gonna get into it right now. Also, it's a bummer that the sound quality didn't come out. We were using the on-camera microphone, which, as we know now, was not the way to do it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and review this. The wind was absolutely terrible that day, but it was really nice to be on the beach. Jesus is really on there. Oh, well, the fight is over. The fight is over. Well, let's get into it. You know what? Let's shake this up. This is a pineapple mild salsa. It's from Pepper Palace. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Pepper Palace before, but it is a super cool little hot sauce store. They sell salsas there. I think they have beef jerky, pickles maybe. I don't know. I went in there and I got a jar, picked a random jar because the last episode we also did a pineapple salsa, which was pretty cool. But let's get into it and see. I got my first vaccination yesterday. Got the Moderna. No side effects. My arm is a little sore. I can go about here. But besides that, I'm feeling pretty good. We'll break this chip in half here because, as you know from last week, when you don't have a jar, you can't get, very far into the jar. So you gotta break it in half. Like break a little bit off of it, break it in half, like that. Now you really can get in there and get yourself a chunk. This is very sweet. Ooh, but it hits you with some spice at the end. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm gonna go, as you know, we do another chip. I'm gonna go ahead and double dip, because I'm alone and probably gonna finish this jar later, so let's get into it. That's a sweet salsa. It's not bad. Let's see what Uncle Tomato has to say, see if we can salvage something out of the video for what he had to say.
Well, I'm getting a little spice, but it seems to be like a sweeter at first, and then the spice comes at the end of my palate. Yeah. And I'm not sure I really. It's a little too sweet
All right, sounds pretty good. You know, I think it's a little too sweet for me. Also, not enough spice, but it is a mild salsa, so that's just kind of what you get with that. I'm more of a medium guy. There was a time, actually, believe this or not, pre-Salsa Boys, that I thought mild was hotter than medium, and people laughed at me. I didn't know. Just the wording sounded different, but I guess the more I thought about it, it made a little more sense. But I'm definitely a medium to hot guy. That's just the kind of salsa I'm into. You may be different, and that's okay. But I'm gonna go ahead and review it, you know, while we're here. I'm gonna give this, I can't remember what I gave it. We'll have to jump back to the video here and see what I ranked it. 1 to 10.
I gotta be honest with you, I gotta give that 5.
Yeah.
5, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a 3. I didn't love it. All right, there you have it, folks. So it's a decent salsa, not great. I think that the taste salsa we did the last episode was much better. I want to thank you all for tuning in, and I'm sorry that the video on the beach didn't work out, but I promise you now that we're gonna have better sound quality from here on out. So we look forward to seeing you in the next episode, and hopefully you're gonna be seeing a Salsa Boys from a music festival this next week. Something to look forward to. Keep dipping, folks.
It could be what it's going to happen is going to happen. The GERD's going to come a little bit later, but you got to prepare yourself for it. So I'm giving these people some preparation.
How many antacids